influence our 360-degree breathing using our hands, specifically our thumb and pointer and thumb and ring. So now, what the cool thing that we're going to explore here is that all the nerve endings in the hands and the fingertips, when we connect them and organize them, it has a better reaction, better influence on the brain. It starts to communicate better to the brain, as well as the nervous system. It allows that brain to transport information to and from the body quicker, more efficiently. And when we organize the hands, the nerve endings in the hands, we connect them specifically, we're able to tap into the parasympathetic state of that nervous system a lot easier, which then keeps us more reflexive and responsive, so we're not getting stiff and uprooted. So we're going to try this out together, and it's a good way that we can get better use out of the diaphragm, the rib cage, the intercostal muscles, and the core in general. So all we're going to do is, starting on our backs, we're just going to keep it's easy to do this on the floor, because you get good feedback from the ground. You're going to take your thumb and your pointer finger and just touch them together. You can keep the hands on the rib cage. We're going to breathe in and out of the nose. And with this breath, when you're breathing with the thumb and the pointer together, you're probably going to feel like you're breathing front to back. So you're going to feel a little bit more of that pressure into the floor and more of that belly and chest rise. When you switch it though, when you go to the thumb and the ring finger, touch those together, what you might be feeling now is more rib cage dominant breathing, as well as more lateral dominant breathing. It's really easy. It's an automatic switch. All I'm doing is taking as deep a breath as I can through my nose, and I'm allowing the change of the hands and change the organization of the fingers to naturally change where my nervous system is sending the breath to, and where I'm actually expanding through the trunk of the body. Kind of a cool little thing to explore. That does show that we have a lot of influence of the way our body moves. A connection to the core of our body with our hands is very, very strong. The connection of the hands to the brain is very, very strong. And we organize the nerve endings. We influence the communication between the brain and the body through that nervous system, because we're staying in more of that parasympathetic state. But then we also have a reflexive tension, because when I move the fingers, I create a tensional change in the hand, which has this trickle up effect of a tensional change at the arm, the shoulder, and eventually back into the core, which then allows us to be stronger, more stable, balanced, faster, whatever it is. It allows us to communicate better between the brain and the body. And when our communication is high, our ability is a lot higher there. So that's all I'm going to talk about today. Kind of a cool little thing. Try it out. See how you like it.